Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be part 2 of the how to use cardio without running. Now I know everyone's posting like body weight workouts and these crazy cardio workouts, and specifically for powerlifters or bodybuilders, let's just say more powerlifters where you actually care about your strength and your numbers not going down. I'm not going to post any like crazy body weight workouts because those have been around since 2006, since YouTube first started. So you could look for 14 years of history on crazy at-home workouts. Like, you don't need all these quarantine workouts. Like, it's nothing new at all. Unless you're talking about you want to look at things that are more functional to powerlifting and keeping some kind of strength if you don't have any weights at home. A way you can do that is, still do push-ups. Decline's the hardest. Maybe mix it with some normal decline and incline, superset it and go crazy and burn out if you have nothing. Or, I think we all have backpacks, so we can afford a backpack and, put some books in there. We all got some books, some stuff that'll make it heavier, and, try a giant set of push-ups, like I said, push-ups, decline, incline. Same with squats. Get a backpack, get a human. I did it on my Instagram, Squat People. It's most functional. Or a backpack, or get a little chain at Home Depot. And put weights on that chain, like a backpack to the chain with books in it, and deadlift, stuff like that, where you can actually still lift things even if you can't afford it. I got some cheap medicine balls, and that's what I'm going to be showing on this video. Not to rub it in everyone's face who can't lift anymore, but I'm just not going to be doing what everyone else is doing and stuff that we could have found for 14 years on YouTube. So here it is. Today's part 2 of the how to do cardio without running series. It'll be the medicine ball edition. I've already started, so I'm a little bit out of breath. We're gonna do pretty much ball slams, underhand ball tosses up in the air, rotational twist with balls. I have a 10-pound ball and a 20-pound ball. A cheap place to find them, like I did. Any OfferUp, Let Go, Craigslist. I got them for $30 for 30 pounds. 20-pound ball I got $20. 10-pound ball I got for $10. So look for people who don't want it anymore. They should be selling them for cheap. Another way, if you really want to save money on medicine balls, I had one, but someone threw it away. It was in the garage. Get any basketball. It doesn't matter what kind. Any basketball, like a $1 one, cheap one. Make a hole in it. Put sand in it. Home Depot sells sand for like no more than $5. It's a lot of sand, like 50 pounds maybe. But you put that in there, and then you seal it with like silicone or something. And there's your medicine ball. It won't even cost $10, and you can put as much weight as you want. The bigger the ball, you get you could get a beach ball and put sand in it, but you'd have to put duct tape all over so the sand doesn't come out. There's a lot of videos, tutorials on YouTube. I don't have mine right now, but as long as it's sealed with something hard like silicone, you could do duct tape, but it goes through sometimes. Or rocks. Rocks are 100% free. If you live somewhere where there's a lot of rocks, or you don't, just get them and take them home. Nobody wants big rocks anyway. There's no excuse. And if you have rocks and you do slams with them, probably go on dirt. Dirt will get all in your eyes and all that, and sand. Probably go on grass that's not yours. And don't do these. Don't superset all of them. Don't do a huge circuit because you're gonna be dead. And if you do, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you do, keep the reps like no more than 5, because it's really tiring. It can be harder than it is 100% harder than running if you do it right. I would say about 3 to 5 sets of 10 reps each, or if it's like combined of some, obviously lower the weights. If it's like a little mini set like I'm going to show. So here goes nothing. First exercise is just basic med ball twists, slams, whatever you want to call them, and this is like with the pause. So you throw it and then you catch it and then you go all the way back slowly. So it's as much power as possible, but we're not going as quickly as possible. We want to have as much perfect form as we can on this, and make sure the ball goes in a straight line. So if the ball, you have to chase it to the side you're throwing it. Like right here, if I'm going to my left and it goes way left, that means it's too much arms. You want to completely eliminate your arms, which I know can be tough. And right here, I'm doing 10 reps. I'm not doing a whole workout, but it's gonna easily be done for 3 sets of 10, or more, depending on how hard it is. That's a 10-pound ball. It's not that easy, but I did just finish working out, so I was already kind of tired in this video. And this is explosive, so no pause at all, just go straight back into it. It's more of, you know, not cheating, but cheating compared to the strict one. And this is for explosiveness. It's good for baseball players, like swinging a bat, or any football players, basketball players. This is a rotational movement, and every sport has rotational movements in it, so that's perfect. And this is the version where it's explosive as possible and you really feel it in your abs. I mean, you feel it in your abs on all of them, but this one you're just going as quickly as possible. The second it touches your hand, you throw it right back. So what I do after these, a workout, is combine them all the way back. You don't have to pause when you catch it, just all the way back. 5 only, because it's going to be really hard to do 10. And we want to do, you know, quality over quantity, and that's the explosive one. So 5, you know, all the way back, 5 explosive, and then 5 super explosive. So 15 reps. So 5, 5, 5, 3 sets of that, of just 5 would be perfect, or even 3 to 5 sets. So all the way back, and then explosive, and then after these 5, explosive as possible. When you do these, you want to make sure your head is not moving with the bar. You want to stay, as you can see, my head is straight, and you don't want to keep it, you don't want to move your head at all. It has to be completely straight. These are alternating wood choppers, all the way back, powerful ones, and then these are explosive, just like the last ones. Explosive as possible. You know, you can mix them. Start with probably the all the way back ones, and then the explosive ones to get more of a workout. And these, we all know, it's the infamous med ball slams. You don't want to squat all the way down when you do this. As you can see me, like, I'm not squatting very low at all, because then it becomes a leg workout, and you want it to be explosive. You know, for jumping, for any kind of explosiveness, like for athletics. This is 20 pounds. This ball does not bounce. It's not like the basketball one. It's like the leather, you know which one this is, like with the sand in it, whatever you call it. It doesn't bounce, so try to elevate it on something like I'm doing, and you still have to go down a little bit, but the higher the better. And you know, just know you're not going to get as many with these. With the 20-pound one, compared to 10 is a huge difference. That's why here I'm just doing the normal wood choppers. I'm not doing the 555 one, or the one I just did earlier, super explosive. Just as hard as I can with those. These are perfect for jumping, you know, for athletes too, especially if you want to increase your vertical jump for whatever sport. Doesn't have to be basketball, because this is exactly like a vertical jump. You know, you bring your arms all the way down and then all the way up. Exactly how you jump. Watch anyone jump in any sport. That's how they do it. You know, when they're just jumping and touching, like a vertical jump does. Usually in any sport too. There's always going to be some arm swing and then throwing it up. At 10 pounds, you can see it's hard. Even though I did just deadlift, so I'm tired, but 10 pounds I didn't go so high. You could see the shadow, and with 20 it's even less. Be careful when you're doing this, because you could really, you know, the ball can land on your head. I know it sounds stupid, but there's always gym fails with something so simple. These are pretty tiring, especially with the 20-pound ball, so I would say just 5 reps and just more volume. You know, 8 to 10 that's kind of pushing it, so don't go too crazy with these. And this should just be for all-out explosiveness and power. So that was the quick video on how to do cardio without running. There's one of many more parts. There's part 2 of many more to come. If you have a 10-pound ball, 20-pound ball, or even a basketball, for the rotational twist is good. And like, comment, subscribe.